how it goes. Baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I win. You lied to me. All those times I said that I loved you. You lied to me. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. You lied to me. Even though you knew I'd die for you. You lied to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I cried. Return up to me. Return up to me. Come on. Return up to me. Oh my God. You know that I've been there. Here I am. Return up to me. Once again. Return up to me. Up off the world. Return up to me. Watch my flow. You know that I've been there. Here I go. So I'm back up in the dance. Running things to take my swing. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what you did, you know was wrong. And all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully while I sing my comeback song. You lied to me. She said she'd never turn on me. You lied to me. But you did. But you did. You lied to me. All this pain you said I'd never feel. You lied to me. But I do. But I do. Return up to me. Return up to me. Hold on. Return up to me. Don't you know? You know that I
Had to get that late stream TikTok out. Checking in for a fucking banger of a stream that we're about to be ripping today because it is like a national holiday in the United States, all over the world for UFC 300. For 300 being Dana White's been like he's been protecting for the longest time. He was protecting the main card and the fight schedule because the anticipation for such a big number of 300 coming out was something all fighting fans have been getting into, but also not to mention the sports bettors of the world. So this is Degen Fantasy. It's your boy Rocky Prop, Rookie Bets, Reverse Kermit, Chef Rocky, and we're putting so much motherfucking butter in this pan. It's not even funny. We got big ass parlays, double down Dan here. So tell me, what is the main fight you're keying in on tonight, and then we'll start breaking down the UFC like 300 event.
Honestly, it's probably the main card, the main event. I like Hill versus Pereira. Holloway Gaethje should be a really good one. Saruki and Oliveira should be a good one. Sterling Qatar should be good. I mean, right off the bat, you start off with like a fucking banger. It's Figueiredo against Garbrandt. That's two guys that like to fucking hit, and they hit really fucking hard. So there's fights all over this fucking thing. All over it.
Yeah, so it's a great card from top to bottom for the entire event. So we're going to get into our picks for tonight. I also have some hockey picks for later tonight. We'll get into later because that's not the main point of the show today. Talking about Sterling and Qatar. Sterling obviously coming in the favorite. The odds for a plus number for a positive betting scheme would be on Qatar to win this fight. But you've been looking at him to win via submission, and you're also looking at his fantasy score. Which one are you more favoriting and leaning towards for a sports gambling side?
I really like the sub on Sterling. A lot of people that I know that are good in the space like the sub for Sterling as well. So yeah, that's the one I would probably target. But I think when we're looking at like a talent disparity, I think Sterling is the much more talented fighter.
It seems very lopsided.
Yeah, I think Cater is. Sorry, you almost had me saying it wrong. I think Cater. You were like Qatar. No, it's. I think Cater is a little bit better technically striking, but I don't think Sterling is that much worse than him striking at all. And I do think like this ground game, Sterling's just so much fun better. I mean, it's like he's in a different dimension when it comes to the ground. That's why I really like the sub. I think it's maybe Sterling club and subs like beats the fuck out of him, puts him on the ground, and he just hops on and chokes him out. Either way, Sterling is going to win this fight. That's why I really don't mind playing that fantasy score as well. I think it's going to be a finish inside. It'll be inside the distance. So I think it's a good play either way, honestly.
Yeah, and you saw with like the likes of like fighters like Khabib Nurmagomedov, like how important the ground game is, especially like it doesn't matter if you're fighting a striker, you're fighting someone who's very big into Muay Thai, or like how they can use their strikes, whether it's their feet or their fucking fists. That the ground game is something where if you are dominant in that aspect and you can dictate the fight,
Yeah.
then it's something that really you can't even control. And in a betting standpoint, if you could find someone like Sterling who can dictate the fight on the ground, the submission I like as well, but it's all about who dictates, in my opinion. And I think Cater is a fighter that can actually put up a fight that stays outside of, like you said, it's not going to go the distance, or it'll stay within the distance, but it's going to be a fight. But it's all about who dictates those early rounds for me, because if Sterling establishes that ground game early, it's something that's going to be hard for Cater to get away from. Because think about the aspect when you see a fight and you watch a fight and you watch how it tails out, those first 2 rounds, or especially that first round, it's usually feeling each other out. Am I wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Unless
No, you're right.
A huge talent disparity or a size disparity, whatever the case may be. And that's why like the classes help as well. But it's who establishes their game first. Like Israel Adesanya, when I watch him, he's somebody that like he reads so well, but sometimes if he stays off pace for too long and he spends too much time trying to read the fights that he's lost has been those fights where he's like still trying to establish his game and the fight's already kind of dictated in your opponent's favor. So Sterling being a pound and pound kind of guy and the submission kind of guy is something that's going to cater into establishing that early and not waiting for Cater to come in and really like try to establish his game, which is obviously the fighting side.
Yeah, and I think that that's a really good point. Sterling is that type of dude. If he gets pressured, he does kind of fall apart on the feet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want him on his feet here. I don't think he wants to stay on his feet here. Listen, he's going up a weight division, and Cater hits hard. Like he's Sterling is a little bit chinny at times. So I don't think he wants to fight this guy on the feet, and I don't think it's the right strategy. The way I look at it, I'm always going to side with the fighter that has more ways to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think if like striking Cater is got a little bit of an advantage, but like because it's such a drastic advantage on the ground, I don't know, man. I think if we're fucked if Cater stays off the ground. We're fucked.
If Cater comes out of camp and he specifically was prioritizing takedown defense, and it's
I would assume he was.
No, but he will. But like at the same time, like in sports, it doesn't matter really how much you prep. Like if someone's imposing their will on you and you kind of like you can do your best to defend it and he can do his best to be able to get out of these ground attacks and survive another round. But if it becomes one of those fights where round 1 we start out and it's 2 minutes of Sterling does not even have to do anything round 1 of significant damage. He doesn't even have to get in a submission attempt locked in. But if the whole first round, the majority of it is between takedowns and get ups and just a lot of ground time spent to establish that narrative for the fight early on, is how Sterling really can utilize that multi-dimensional fighting aspect. Where at the same token, if round 1 Sterling comes out and Cater is like effectively keeping himself off the ground and landing his strikes at will and kind of dictating the fight like he wants to,
then we're in trouble.
So I'm thinking also like if you took Sterling for submission, you don't necessarily have to take it for a round, but I think as the rounds go on, do you think that outcome kind of becomes more likely? Like it has to be a 1 through 3 kind of like submission?
Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. Like if he can't take him down and we're dealing with just a fight that's on the feet, maybe Cater by decision would be a solid call because Aljo still is durable.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that worries me about Aljo is just coming off of that last knockout that O'Malley knockout was pretty brutal. I don't know. I think we could probably break down this fight for however long, but realistically, the way you got to look at it is like Sterling's the better fighter. I think more talented as well. I think he looks pretty good at this weight too. He definitely isn't. I mean, he was coming into those fights. He was fighting at $125, I think, or $135, and I don't know how the fuck he was doing it because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the power fucking discrepancy really works. He is going up, but I think Sterling's going to kind of get this win pretty easily.
What do you think of the odds for the submission of it being at plus 450?
Yeah, I think it says a lot. I mean, Aljo's like he's just like a fucking spider down there, man. He's long. He's got a lot of fucking long limbs over there. He could fucking wrap you up from anywhere, really. And if Cater fucking shoots a kind of a woozy takedown, if he shoots for like a woozy takedown if he gets rocked or something like that, Aljo's just going to take his neck and choke him out. So Cater's got to be really fucking worried here. I really think he gets this done inside of 2 rounds, but I wouldn't. I mean, Aljo's his endurance is pretty next level too. So I think maybe a 2-3 or something like that sub.
So tailing into that, because I'm just loading this graphic because I didn't have it before. Which one of these do you like more, the fantasy score or the submission?
I think they're both really live, but I like the submission a little bit more. I still like the fantasy score one too. When you're looking at like how they score things on Prize Picks, excuse me. If you get a finish inside the distance, you're automatically getting 50, 60 points anyways.
Yep.
If it's a submission, you get more points on top of that. If he's having to fight, you get more points for takedowns and shit like that. So I really think that's an easy over on that one. So.
All right, and then one of the main fights everyone's talking about is Gaethje and Holloway, and both Gaethje and Holloway are like, it's so hard to take them out within any kind of fight. Like usually most of them go to distance, so this is gonna be one of those fights where it's like 2 durable fighters. And I was looking into one of your picks here. You're talking about, let me pop it up real quick, with Gaethje. You're taking under on his fantasy score. And that, like, I'm not saying I disagree, but I'm curious to what the inclination is that, because it's a fight that I think will go pretty far.
You might be right about that. Here's my thing about Gaethje. I think he puts himself in the first. Okay, here's how I see this playing out. In the first round, I think it'll be pretty even. Second round, maybe Gaethje's going for it. But Max's best tool here is the fact that he's just like, he doesn't stop. Like, he never stops. His pressure is pretty fucking relentless. If he can nullify the leg kicking game of Justin Gaethje, I think that this is like, he's going to take him into deep waters and he's going to drown him. I think that's what it really comes down to. I actually have a play. It's plus 3,300 on him in the 5th round. It's a wild play and maybe not the best play, but I really think like 3, 4, 5 are really live here. I think Holloway's just he's gonna take him into that deep water, man. And if he gets on top of him, he's got the better ground game anyways. And I like how Holloway is looking coming into this fight, and I'm not necessarily super stoked at how Gaethje's going. Listen, eventually, like, these guys that come in and they just fucking swing and get cracked and shit like that, like, eventually your chin runs out. Eventually you get older and your chin gets a little weaker. And that, if that's like your best line of defense, is that like you can take a punch, like eventually you're not going to be able to do that. Holloway looks much better coming into this fight. I think on the scales, I was a little worried because the last time Holloway went up, he got the shit kicked out of him, but he looks better. Like, he looks like he's carrying the weight a lot better. He looks like he's in shape. Holloway's another one that's been cutting a lot of weight too. And when you're older, man, it just makes sense to go up a little bit because you just carry a little bit more weight. It's a lot harder to lose it. I think this is a good spot for him. I think everybody is on Gaethje as well, so I'll take the fucking other side with that one.
Yeah, so Gaethje being 35 and Max Holloway being 32, and Gaethje does take a lot of damage as well as that. Like, they both come in as fighters as like, yeah, I can take it on the chin and keep going. Same token, you're right, but so Gaethje being a little bit older and Holloway being he's got that Hispanic side of him. A lot of Hispanic fighters just fucking like, I'll take it all, man. Like, they just
he's Hawaiian. He's not Hispanic at all.
He's not Hawaiian, but whatever the case may be. Okay, well, was that a racism?
Clip it.
Regardless.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
That, like,
you can take the boy out of Connecticut, folks, but you can't take the Connecticut out of the boy. Don't, you know.
Hey, I'm Puerto Rican, so you can't cancel me. Anyway. Anyway, I do think it's also that, like, mentality kind of style that, like, I'm going to go in and you can't stop me and you want to hit me and fucking take it. I'll take it. Tailing into.
Right, but eventually, eventually that chin runs out, guys. It runs out on all these fucking guys. Like, you're 35, you're starting to get up there. The way I look at it, when you're fucking 29 to 33 is like prime time fighter. And I'm going to take Holloway because I think he's the more well-rounded fighter. The only thing that worries me is just power discrepancy. That's it.
This is my favorite spot of the night, and it is Pereira versus Jamal Hill. How do you see this one unfolding?
So I think a lot of people are also on Pereira, and I wouldn't, I wouldn't fault you for it. I think this fight can easily be a Pereira knockout, but what I do like about Jamal Hill is his last fight out, I think he just looked incredible. I mean, really, when you look at it, it was an all-around performance, probably the best performance of his career. The only thing that worries me about Pereira, he can be hit. Like, I just wouldn't be on his side because in his last 5 fights, he's been rocked in every single fight.
Mm-hmm.
His last fight against Yuri, he got fucking rocked. Like, before he caught Yuri coming in last time, he fucking got rocked and he was on fucking skates. I think Jamal Hill is long, 1. 2, he very fucking powerful. Doesn't look powerful, but goddamn can he fucking hit. I think the KO is his Hill by KO is my favorite line of the night, other than Aljo by sub.
What are the odds
I
on
would
that?
like to put those. It's only like plus 187, but I really like it. I think Pereira's getting chinny. And again, this is just a play on the fact that he's taken so much abuse this last like 4 or 5 fights, and Hill came out last fight and looked incredible. Just looked really good, well-rounded. He's grown. He's only growing. And I think he's coming into his prime, and he's going to be able to beat Pereira tonight.
I'm not going to dilute what you're saying because I agree with all of it, so I'm not going to like chime in with my thoughts because I co-sign that as well. I'm not even going to attempt to say this dude's name, but you got him for fantasy.
Yeah, his name is Arman Sarukian. He is one of my favorite fighters coming up. He's well-rounded as fuck. He's fucking fighting Charles Oliveira, who's also really good in his own right. But that's why I think we get a wash in the first round, and then Sarukian's going to take him out in round 2 or 3, probably from a submission. But I do like, if you want, it's like plus 750 for Sarukian in the second and plus 1,000 for him in the third. Or plus 5, it might be plus 500 or whatever the fuck. But him in the round 2 or 3 take. And that's an easy over on the fantasy score. I think I see a lot of takedowns, maybe a nice little submission. But if he finishes inside the distance, again, we're going to clear this line easily.
How old's Oliveira now?
I would say he's in his like mid-30s, probably, something like that.
And how old's Sarukian?
I don't know. No idea.
I think he's like late 20s, like 29, 28, something like that. So we're going to pull up Bovada here in a second. You're going to help me build some of this out because I'm not sure if I can find fantasy score on there. Let me see what else I got. Oh, yeah, we got Figueredo.
Yeah, Figueredo.
Davison
Figueredo.
Yep.
So this is, I think this is a first-round knockout for him. So here's the cool thing that Dana White's doing for this card. And I think it's going to instigate a lot of fucking violence and a lot of good fights. Dana White is giving these guys $300,000 fight bonuses. So totaling like 1.2 million. He's going to give out 2 KO of the nights at 300,000 and 2 fight of the nights at 300,000. So I think you're going to be going for these guys are going to be fucking balling out, going crazy. But yeah, so fucking I think you take Figueredo for first round knockout. I think that's an easy 100 points, by the way. Garbrandt has shown me nothing but being chinny as fuck, and Figueredo hits like a goddamn Brinks truck. So I would just, that's going to happen. So give me that clear. That's going to be 100 points first round. Good to go.
All right, I'm tailing. I think that's all the picks that I have loaded in for UFC, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check, and then I'll save my hockey picks for later. Would you like to come with me to Bovada to help me build this out?
Yeah, pull it up.
All right, let's do it. So Bovada is what I use primarily for sports betting. So we're going to get in here, and I have $660.70 in my account. And we're gonna check out, dude. It's that $30 parlay I placed for the stream for fucking
Tough
plus
sledding for Rocky
odds.
Prop, baby. Tough sledding.
It's been tough sledding. I was like, damn, they're gonna throw down, but like, are they gonna throw me money if it doesn't hit?
$30. You're a fucking.
No, you're good. I'm just kidding. But if it hit, y'all would have been like, hey boys,
yeah,
where's that bread? No, you're good.
Give me that bread, motherfucker.
All right, so let's see. So, this is Fair Hill. Okay, so, hey, anything for the women tonight?
Yeah, I like Zhang.
Taylor Harrison.
I like Zhang by sub. Scroll all the way down. All the way down. She's the co-main event. I like her by sub.
Okay. Let me see. Fight specials. Method of victory by submission plus 400. Let's build some nasty parlays. Let's build some thick boys. Some thickums.
Okay. Yeah.
Some thickum parlays. Do I got to do this through no, I can just do multiples. Okay. All right. So Zhang by sub. And then let's go back to, they got specials on here too. I want to check out and take your thoughts on. Then do they have fantasy score on here?
Give me I don't know if they, I don't think they do.
All right. I want to go into the Sarukian one.
Go Sarukian inside the distance.
Where would I find that under?
Go to all.
All.
Yeah.
About specials, method of victory,
Right there. Sarukian inside the distance plus 120. Hit that.
Okay. Cool. Do they have fantasy score on here?
I don't think so, dude.
I don't think so. Okay, let's fuck it. UFC 300. And then you want to go Hill.
Yeah.
Via knockout.
Yeah.
Jamal Hill wins by a knockout TK or DQ. So right now, if I did this slip, multiples, that's
plus 3,000.
Plus 3,000. I like that. I'm going to throw 4 on it. I got 4 on it. Might as well go 5. Come on.
Yeah, might as well.
So Zhang by submission, Hill by knockout, and Sarukian inside the distance. I love that ticket. That's a good looking ticket. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good ticket. Yeah.
All right. So I'm down to build out a few more, and then I'm going to save some dough for my hockey bets tonight. Because, by the way, NHL-wise, I don't know if you saw what I threw in the Discord. There's a lot of players chasing milestones within these last 3 games that we have to tail on.
Okay.
All right, let me make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see us. Let's go right here. That looks good. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to make some money tonight, NHL as well. All right, and then let's build one more ticket here. Going through our picks, who am I missing? Sterling. Okay, let's get into the Sterling fight. Sterling by submission.
Yeah.
Sterling by submission. All right.
Sterling by sub, yep.
Yep. And then let me see. Holloway and Gaethje. Who would you like in this one?
Holloway.
Holloway to win inside the distance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, they have significant strikes on here. Okay. Holloway to land a takedown. Plus 150.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not.
Go to. God, they have everything.
I know.
Go to Holloway round 5.
To win or
to win in round 5? Yep, hit that. Let's build a crazy one. Come on.
Okay, cool.
And then go back to the other one, and this is the one that everyone's going to be a little confused about, I would assume.
So you're going to give me one that's probably not going to hit.
Yes. So let's go to Cody Brundage versus Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel. Oh, dude, everyone's on Bo Nickel right now, dude. Look at this.
Everybody's on Bo Nickel. Yeah, absolutely. Nope. What we're going to do, we're going to go a little wild here, okay? We're going to hit Brundage by KO in the first round.
You're out of your fucking mind.
That's what we're going to hit. Okay?
First round? Hold on. Nickel.
3,300. 3,300. Go. Yep.
Dude, you're out of your fucking mind.
Why?
He's not.
Look at that parlay.
He's not
put
knocking
a
out.
fucking put $1 on it. Put $1 on it. $1 to win 4,000.
50, dog. I'll put $1 on it.
Put $1 on it. Keep those selections in your book there. Place that bet. Okay. There'll be a button that says keep your selections.
Continue
Go down.
betting.
No, god damn
Oh.
it. Why don't you ever listen?
That was continue betting. All right.
You
Sterling,
never fucking listen whatsoever.
Sterling, Holloway by round 5. I got it. Sorry. I thought I was just gonna. Okay. Hold on. Hey, I'm new, Dan. I'm new to this.
Yep.
Cody Brungeon.
Yep.
Oh no, we did that one. Jesus Christ. Who am I looking for again? I'm looking for Holloway round 5. Where the fuck did I see Holloway? Holloway. Okay. If that hits, Dan, I'm gonna fucking tweak. Holloway round and method of victory.
No,
Holloway by knockout in round 5, or just round?
No, just round 5.
Round betting. Where the fuck is round betting? Method of victory. Takedown specials. I'm not gonna be able to find this fucking prop now.
All right,
Knockdown specials. All right, fuck it.
Go back to the main card. Let's do one lotto ticket just on money lines, okay?
Okay, hold on. I found it real quick. Holloway round 5.
Yep.
Okay, so you said do what again?
Go back to the main card.
Yep.
Take that Holloway off there. Let's just go from front
Fresh.
to back. We'll go, yeah. All right, take Davidson.
Yep.
Skip that one. Take Andrade.
Yep.
Take Moicano. Take Lopez.
Diego.
Take no, leave that one. Take Aljamain. Leave that next one. Leave that next one. Take Sarukian. Take Holloway. Take Zhang. And take Hill.
Plus 15,000.
There you go. Put 470 on it.
Cool.
Lock it in.
Nasty. So right now what we have open is all the twins, and then I can cash out 470. Now what do you think? I got Aljamain Sterling by submission, Holloway by round 5, and Cody Brundage first round of knockout. Imagine if these hit, but these don't hit.
Yo, listen. One of those tickets is gonna hit.
That'd be disgusting. I really would fuck with that. All right, I'm gonna build my own little ticket real quick. No. Oh, what are these specials real quick? Hold on. Winner. No, this is the fucking Masters, dude. Come on now. I want to see the 300 specials. Pereira versus Hill. 7 or more of the 13 fights to end inside the distance. What are the Jamal Hill and Justin Gaethje both to win by knockout? Pereira and Gaethje to win by rounds 1 and 2. Yeah, these are huge. How many fight main cards will go to distance? How many main card fights will end inside the distance?
I got 4 going the distance.
And how many fights will go the distance? 4? Main card fights?
That's what I got. Oh, main card? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, never mind. I was about to say.
No.
How many card fights will end via TKO or KO? How many main card fights are there together? 4? 5?
I think 6, maybe.
6?
Yeah. 6 or 7.
How many will KO? I think 3 is probably not a bad number. How many card fights will end via submission?
Yeah, probably like 3 or 4.
That'd be round 1. 0 is not a bad odd for fucking plus 525. I'm not crazy about any of this. I'm not crazy about any of this.
No.
Let me just build my own little. So I'm gonna grab the Sterling one. That is method of victory by submission. That's one of my favorites. Okay. Back to the main card. I'm gonna take Jamal Hill by knockout. Yeah, Jamal Hill by knockout. And then I'm gonna go. Where is the last one I really liked? I'm just gonna take Sarukian straight up. And then Zhang straight up. It's 26.50. I really like this ticket.
Yeah,
Sterling by submission, Jamal Hill by knockout, Zhang, Sarukian, and that's it. That's a good looking ticket. Throw 10 on it.
There you go.
Cool. I love that. All right, then I got 40 for the NHL. I'm gonna pop back down and display some of the NHL tickets I got. So tonight, we're gonna get back to UFC in a minute here and break down more of the fights. We'll watch some highlights. But I got some tickets for NHL tonight because it's such a fucking nasty slate. We got 15 on Twitter, a couple on YouTube. Guys, make sure you check out our Discord for more betting insight. It's in the bio of our Twitter and our Instagram and in the description of Twitch, YouTube. You guys want to check that out? It's the Discord, totally 100% free. A lot of sharps in there. We've been making hella money every night. NHL tonight. I want to look at some of these forwards and some of these players. So where is Nathan McKinnon? Here we go. So Nathan McKinnon, over 4.5. He's hit this line four out of the last 5 games, and he is playing Winnipeg tonight, which is a tougher matchup. But the reason why I'm all over is because we are chasing milestones with 6 days left in the season. What I'm talking about is Nathan McKinnon is 3 points away from the franchise record in single points in a season. Nathan McKinnon is 4 assists away from 50 goals and 90 assists. The last time that happened was 1995. And he's chasing and he's trying to lock in the MVP for the season. So that's 4.5 over. He's hit this 4 out of his last 5 games. He's on fire. Dude shooting the fucking puck. The same token, we're going to look at Austin Matthews. Also in the race, but I'm going for him for over 1 goal. He has scored every one of the last 5 games. Matthews is 2 goals away from scoring 70 goals. The last person to do that was in 1992 and 93, and that was Teemu Selanne. So that's an easy fucking line. You can even take him over. You can take him over 1.5 goals if you find that line, which is probably a great odd. So I'm going to lock some of these in here in a minute. Who else am I looking at? Nikita Kucherov. I don't have him up on here, but he is 2 assists away from 100. Last time someone's done that was 1990 and 91. And McDavid is 1 assist away from 100, but he is not playing tonight because he's hurt or some shit. Chase these milestones, though, because they're going to fucking hit in a fashion of these players really, really want to get it. I'm pretty sure just like in the NFL, there's incentives. There's incentives for winning MVP, for being the scoring leader, for certain categories and statistics. Sidney Crosby tonight, over 3.5 shots on goal. He's only hit this line 1 out of his last 5 games. But he went crazy last night against Detroit. He's playing Boston tonight, and we absolutely need this win. And if you watch Sidney Crosby the other night, he looked like he was shot out of a fucking rocket. Remember I told you there's games where he says, I'm going to lead by example?
Yeah.
He goes out there and he shoots the fucking puck. He was absolutely all over the ice everywhere last night, and this is a game where we need Sidney Crosby to show up. He can't not show up against Boston.
I just want to point out that every time you say that, Sidney Crosby has a horrible game. Just saying.
Well, if we're going to win, we need him to have a good game. So if you guys think that the Penguins are going to make the playoffs, you can bet on Sidney Crosby to fucking make it happen. I really like this line. He had fucking like 7 shots the other night. Another player I'm looking at, Tyler Seguin, 4 out of the 5 last games. He's hit over 2.5. He's playing Seattle. Seattle's a young, not that great team, and Dallas is on fire. I'm fully confident in this one. And my boy, Luke Evangelista, over 2.5 shots on goal. Last time I took him, how many shots did he have, Dan? He had 10. You know what his line was? 1.5. You want to know why his line's 2.5 tonight?
I was about to say, it jumped, huh?
It jumped only because he's playing Columbus. Columbus lets up, they're the second to most shots on goal. That makes sense. Right-handed player, young,
and he's going to be shooting.
He's everything you want in someone you're betting on for shots on goal. Young, hungry, and playing against a great matchup, and he's right-handed. Right-handed players shoot the puck more. That's just a fact. I've done the research. Tail him tonight in that aspect, and then his teammate, 4.5. Philip Forsberg only hit this line 2 out of the last 5 games, but he is top 3 in leaders in the league for shots on goal. Season's coming to an end. He's trying to hit 30 goals this year. He's at like 28 or 29. He's going to hit this fucking line, and he's playing Columbus as well. He's going to be firing the fucking puck. So recap, Evangelista over 2.5. Forsberg over 4.5. McKinnon over 4.5, chasing that fucking milestone. Sagan over 2.5. Sidney over 3.5. Matthews over a goal. And I'm going to lock these in real quick live on stream, just so you guys can see kind of how we can build these out. And Dan, you're more than welcome to tail in if you'd like as well. So let's go to Prop Builder and check out the NHL for the evening. I don't think there's any NBA tonight, and I think it might be because of the UFC 300. Oh my God, there's games on right now because it's fucking UFC 300.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Son of a bitch. So there goes Sagan and the Avalanche.
Huh?
Okay, well, fuck it. That's real nice. It's real nice. Where's Prop Builder? Fuck it. Fuck it. Sagan gonna miss now. All right. Damn. Okay, Nashville's still playing, right? Okay, Nashville. I'm locking in Luke for sure. This is points. Or shots on goal. Cool. At stage. Boom, boom. No, it's going to be this one. All right, cool. All right, yeah. I'm locking in Luke for sure. Where's Nashville? Boom. Yeah, playing Columbus. This is an easy matchup. Over 2.5. Minus 106. Boom. There's one. Let's check out because I can't do Dallas. Let's check out Toronto. I'm going to do goals for Austin Matthews. Where's Toronto? Should I go 2? I'm going to go 1. He's scoring. He's scoring tonight. And then let me see. Bada bing, bing, bong. Sharks, Wild. Wild's got a good matchup. Let's check out Boston and Pittsburgh. This is points. Let me see how much this ticket's. Plus 222. Fuck it. So I'm going to keep it clean, and I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win because they absolutely fucking need it. Juice the odds a little bit. Anybody else that's in a playoff spot that needs a win tonight? Detroit needs it. They're not beating Toronto. Tampa, Washington. Washington kind of needs it.
Boston doesn't need it, right?
Boston does not. Boston's clinched since fucking week 5. Yes, I like this ticket. 3 legs. Pittsburgh to win. Matthews to have a goal. And Evangelista, wherever the fuck you say his name, over 2.5 shots on goal. I feel like that's a solid slate. 15 to win 93. Lock it in, babe. Lock it in, boys. Cleaned up. Is there anything else of my picks that I can place now that 2 of the games are already gone? Damn, I didn't check the slate. McKinnon. McKinnon's playing right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where? Colorado.
They're already down 2-0.
Damn. I've been trying to get into saves. I've been hitting and missing here. I haven't smacked any parlays with a goalie on it, though. I think I'm going to stay away from this one. But honestly, I mean, I do like you can take these early lines, not the full fucking slate of it. Damn. Okay. Anything you like tonight, Dan, in any other sports? I doubt
no, that's it. I've just been on the UFC shit. So
I got my UFC tickets locked in. Let me see if there's any other shots on goals I can tail, and I'll save some change in the account. I got 25 left for I'm at my lock for the evening. The Devils, against Philly. Should I look at Heesh?
What's he down to now?
2.5.
Oh, that's still good.
I'll look at Heesh. Rangers playing tonight. Tampa. Where's Stammer at? Stamkos's been on fire, but he's not at home. Where's Stamkos?
3.5.
I'm not touching him. He's plus 14. 114 too. I'm gonna take point. And then Toronto. Fuck it. He's going to shoot. I'm taking 4.5 for Matthews.
You able to take these live? Damn.
The shots?
Yeah, Matthews
not.
Isn't. Oh, Matthews is late.
No. McKinnon's playing. Should I fuck it up with Sid? I'm gonna take Carlson. 2.5. Defenseman shooting the puck. Boom. It's plus 5,400 because I have the other props in here. So that means we can place $3 on it. And then we'll take it out and we'll put it when I actually want. I'll clip that if it hits. I'll be like, hey, look at that. I was like, fuck it. All right. Take Luke out. Take Austin out. Take the Penguins out. Plus 950. I'm going to throw 15.
25.
Heischer, Point, Matthews, Carlson. You want me to throw 25?
I thought you were going down to 600.
I just spent 3. So I'm at 22.
22, baby. Bang.
Should I add in a lock from the UFC? Like, who's a lock?
No, don't do it.
It's a pretty big parlay to throw 22 on, though.
Oh, my God.
You were the one who taught me that. You're like, hey, you usually want to keep your unit size a little bit smaller when you're doing bigger parlays. This is 4 legs?
22 22 is not bad for a 4-leg.
Okay, cool.
Parlay.
All right, so that's the slips for the evening. We're going to recap real quick, and then we'll get into some of the news around the leagues. So, we just absolutely spazzed the my Bovada. Heischer, Point, Matthews, Carlson, all over, 22 to win 209. Dan will be getting a phone call if that one hits. Evangelista over, Matthews to score a goal, Pittsburgh to win, Heischer, Point, Matthews, Carlson. That's 3 to win 162. Evangelista, this is one of my favorite tickets. Matthews to score and Pittsburgh to win is 15 to win 78. I'm very confident in that one. Then we have Sterling to win by submission, Jamal Hill to win by knockout, Sarukian and Shang to win. That's a beautiful ticket, Dan. You should lock that one.
Yeah, that's a good ticket. I have my tickets locked in. I'm ready.
Okay. And then this is the one of the main card, like full overviews to wins. I'll be posting these on TikTok soon. I'm going to cash out at 470 and act like I placed it. No, I'm just kidding. I got Sterling to win by submission, Holloway in round 5, and Cody Brunson by knockout in round 1. $1 to win $4,861.
Hey, if that one hits, I expect a little goddamn respect, okay?
No, Dan, if that one hits, you should expect your fucking Venmo to look really good.
Nice.
I'll split that right up the middle with you. And then Zhang, Sarukian, inside the distance, and Jamal Hill. That's a good look. So what I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 tickets out of what? What did I have? $60, $70 in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. So that's about like almost close to 10 a
Now
ticket.
take your favorite pick and put 600 on it.
Honestly, you know what my favorite pick is?
What is it?
Here, I'll show you. Hold on. This is probably my favorite pick of the evening, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it. We're going to go.
I hate you so much.
By submission. And we're going to lock in.
Don't play around and accidentally put the ticket in.
I know. All right, cool. So that'll do it for so we got our picks in. If you guys follow us on TikTok, you'll see the TikToks and check them out. And I'll have them blasted in your face, and I'll make sure to put clips of Double Down Dan in there screaming, "This is gonna hit!" And like, can I just compliment you, Dan? Like, you're wearing a very nice collar today.
Thanks.
You know, I usually see you in the gray or the black. Nice little blue. Nice little. It accentuates the beard.
Like a goddamn blueberry today, baby.
Looking nice. Okay. I wanted to pull up some clips real quick. I wanted to see what the hype was about with Bo Nickel, because I've only seen little bits of like clips on TikTok and shit. I want to see his last fight.
Oh, it's not ready yet.
You're not ready yet.
Hold on. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Dan? I don't
Yep.
think you're ready. Let me drop down the display. Boom. All right, reacting to Bo Nickel on Degen Fantasy. Let's do it.
Rich world of MMA, Bo Nickel is a real standout. A longtime folk-style wrestler of the highest caliber.
Afraid to try anything.
Bo Nickel is in tight and he got the pin.
He discovered devastating power in his hands upon transitioning to MMA.
I love his stance.
Dusting
wide he
off
gets.
every single opponent inside or
I
out.
don't know how to strike stance.
It's a wrestling stance.
It's time to follow the footsteps of this ambitious fighter, who is now hailed as the biggest rising star in the UFC.
At the apex, Bo Nickel going for the early double leg takedown. There it is. Nickel.
Mute your mic.
Oh, it's
I
loud.
was made for this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Born into a family of a former wrestler, Bo stepped onto the mat at the age of 5, training under his father's guidance. He conquered the Texas State Championship 3 times in his high school years. By graduation, the teenager had amassed a record of 183 wins to 7 losses.
Tight for 2 more, and there's the tech. First period tech ball.
That was fucking incredible.
Rolling
With 131 pins. In 2015, Nickel entered Penn State University and competed in NCAA Division I.
Yeah, there's a nice little duck under. He's got it to the. That's the respect to those hips. And he comes back down.
Despite facing a completely different level
Dude,
of
his ground
opposition,
game looks
tenacious
incredible.
Freshmen continued to
Oh, no,
dominate,
he's-
pinning
he's-
pretty
yeah, by
much
far
every adversary.
amazing on the ground.
Got a great hook done, rookie, and he gets the ball.
Opening period. Nickel clamps out of the head, comes under the right arm. Here we go. Bo Nickel throws him to his back. Bo Nickel is in tight and he gets the pin.
Over the following years, he
How
won
old's this
3
kid?
national championships, ending the last
he's
season on a streak of
28 maybe?
67 wins.
Went underhook for a knee blast.
So we're going for.
Got 16 people on Twitter, guys. Check out the Discord. It's in the bio in our Twitter description.
is so tough right
Free
here.
Discord.
Look at the finish, and he does.
Leaving his alma mater as the country's best collegiate wrestler,
That's
Bo
fucking
aimed
nuts,
for a
dude, to win a
spot on
national
the
championship
U.S.
just
World
to you, not like a
Championship
team.
team, but lost to the
No, yeah,
reigning
you only
king,
win,
Jaden
but
Cox.
You can win individually and as a team.
Fires
Okay.
that double. Throws it by.
Got a body lock. He's got a rear stand. He's going to put hips into it. The power.
Consequently, Nickel went to the under-23 championships and bulldozed through the tournament
The
bracket.
Olympics is a different level.
Yeah, then these guys do.
In the finals, he crushed the Russian national champion, Baturbek Tsakulov.
That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts. What time's this fight at?
I think it starts at like 7 or 8. Like the
Yeah,
card,
luckily-
I don't know when
While
this
trying
fight
to
is.
make it on the
Luckily, I'll be
international
at a
stage,
bar
Bo ventured
watching,
into submission
my pops
grappling.
watching the
He
Penguins game,
debuted
so I'll
with
be
a
like, yo, make
bang,
sure the UFC
going
is on
straight
TV.
for the jiu-jitsu behemoth, Gordon Ryan. The
This is gonna be
wrestler
fucking
wasn't
nuts.
well versed in butt-scooting nonsense and suplexed the
Who's he fighting?
Cody Brundage.
Let's see if my bet's gonna hit.
What's your bet?
Cody Brundage to win by knockout in the first round.
First round, maybe.
You like these ads?
What's next?
Yeah.
Bud Lights.
I wish
Listen,
somebody
if we hit this parlay, or if someone wants to
YouTube
send us a little
Premium.
donation,
You shouldn't have to fucking hit a parlay to afford YouTube Premium, okay?
how much is YouTube Premium? I don't even pay for Spotify.
$5.
Can we see it? He's got
Is Bo Nickel undefeated?
Yeah.
How many fights? 5? Right?
I think
With another
close to 5 or 6 probably.
Yeah, I think he's 5 now.
triangle.
Dude, that was brutal.
Action Ricardo Arona picks him up, slams him. Let's
Oh
look.
my god.
To the side again. Side of the head is the key.
I'll tell you what, this is shoulder strike 2019 after McGregor, right?
Yeah, this is going to be one of the best fights of the night.
Stop
It's gonna
that,
be the move
Brendan.
now.
Stop that, Brendan. Oh,
Exhilarating
they're gonna
fucking
be the move.
I
speed.
think the
Let's
last,
listen to
Combat.
this one in real time.
the last 4 times that a large, like the largest fucking favorite in UFC history, I think they've lost or something. I'm almost positive.
Think so?
I think
It's going to be quite the ticket. Should I throw a couple bucks on just him straight up to win with the plus 1,800?
You could if you wanted to. I don't think you should. It's not likely that he's gonna win. I hope you know that.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking even Bo Nickel by fucking by knockouts plus because he's gonna win by submission. That's why.
No, he can absolutely win this by knockout too.
Would you? Because this is my first time realistically like betting on betting on UFC for like a full slate of cards.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to how his odds differ for per round, because you obviously get more money and get a better odds calling the round, right?
You do. Yeah, you do.
Submission
But
in round two.
odds are Brundage, like realistically, the way it's lined, they don't expect him to get out of the first round.
So
but
if
you wanted to take like a shot. You want to take a shot on round two, I think it could get there. It could get to round two.
So round two submission is plus 600.
Yeah, because they don't expect it. What about round two KO?
Round two KO is plus 900.
I like that better.
You think he'll knock him out?
I think he can absolutely knock him out, yeah.
Plus 900. And then you go and you do something. Hold on.
No, see, you're getting cute here. You're getting too cute right now.
What?
You already got a plus 900 ticket. Don't add anything to it.
It's plus 900?
Isn't it?
Jesus Christ. Okay, I thought it was plus fucking. Okay, never mind.
No, you're getting too cute.
So if
right
you
now.
did,
Don't do it.
So if you did 7 to win 60, I'm cool with 5. I'll throw 5 on it. 5 to win 45.
If you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in. Fuck it.
Cool.
Fuck it. Yeah, I think we had a nice slate of bets, so I'm gonna close Bovada so I don't fucking drop down to fucking 500. Cool. All right, so we went through Sterling versus Cater, Pereira versus Jamal Hill, Gaethje versus Holloway, and we gave out the picks. One more time, a recap. If you want to find fantasy score on like a prize picks, Sarukian over the fantasy score. Figueiredo over fantasy score 96.5. We got Gaethje under the fantasy score 117.5. That's a tall line too. And then Sterling via sub. Do you have a round for that?
No.
Okay, cool. And then hockey
No
picks
round.
tonight. We missed a couple of them. Matthews over a goal. Sid over 3.5. Forsberg over 4.5. I think Valista over 2.5. And yeah, we're good. Dan, any final thoughts before we wrap up? Because I think we're pretty much through everything, unless there's anything you want to touch on.
Oh, no, we're good. I can't wait to fucking watch this shit tonight. It should be really fucking fun.
Discord is gonna be jumping tonight, guys. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a live channel for UFC 300 tonight, so everyone can kind of parlay and talk about the entire evening and just the reactions. Free picks in there. All our picks and more are gonna be added to Discord every day. Free to join. It is in the description of our Twitter and our Twitch and our Instagram and our TikTok. It is in the description of our YouTube videos and our Twitch. So make sure you guys check them out. Feel free to join. No pressure if you don't want to, but everyone's been doing well, collaboratively making money together. So 100% free. It's not one of those Discords where they're like, welcome to our Discord. So that's going to be $75 a month. And you're going to have to pay for picks. And no, you just come in and chop it up. We got good picks. We're hitting well. And as Brian said, it's not full of a bunch of fucking 18-year-olds that are like, I know UFC. I like Justin Gaethje, so I know he's going to win. So check it out, tail it. And yeah, TikTok. I'm going to throw out the full list of picks today on TikTok as well, including our UFC tickets sponsored by Double Down Dan here. And yeah, it'll be out soon. So appreciate you guys. And should I say it or should you say it?
No.
This is where the butter meets the pan. Okay? So make sure you guys have a stick of butter. Listen, you just saw me. I was throwing slices of butter all through these fucking parlays we were just building. Correlates to an entire stick. Throw a stick of butter in there, grab a nice tomahawk steak, slap it on, and just smell the aroma of your W's and your fucking finance just growing throughout the evening with the help of you boys at Degen Fantasy. So appreciate you guys.
Right,
we'll check you out on Monday with a recap and a full slew of picks for that evening.
And hopefully some fucking parlay cashes, baby.
Some parlay. Listen, if we hit that $4,000 parlay, I'm going to give $200 to a random new subscriber.
Sick giveaway. Yeah,
let's do it. And I'm going to honestly, we should give out a fucking card and a fucking jersey as well. All right, y'all.